Okay, here we go. All right, we are fully ready to go. Dímelo, mi gente, ¿cómo están? This is the live stream for reviewing the hospitality packages for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. On Location has shared its brochure for the hospitality packages, which means that today we are going to be reviewing what these packages look like, what do they offer, what can we get, and we're going to go ahead and go from there, okay? So let's jump right in. So this is the first page of the brochure right here. It is indeed On Location that will be selling the hospitality packages for the 2026 World Cup, okay? And so let's go ahead and scroll on over to the second page here. So it says, experience the ultimate celebration of cultures and sporting spectacle. FIFA World Cup 26 will bring the whole world together, and On Location will bring you the best of it all with unbeatable access, more exclusive opportunities, and luxury services. You will have an experience like no other. From the ultimate seats to private suites, you will be able to find the perfect match for your clients and guests. So there you go. Dolly. All right, that's the second page right there. Let's go move on forward. So, Three Nations, One Vision. Obviously, it's a lot of this is just the business aspect of it, right? A lot of the fluff, as you can imagine. Let me go ahead and move my camera over here so we can see this section a little bit better here. Three Nations, One Vision, unforgettable fusion of cultures and experiences through an extraordinary hospitality journey. Okay, we have here effortless excellence, experience, seamless services, and cultural experiences, making every moment delightful. Attentive immersion. Indulge in the highest standard of luxury where every detail is meticulously curated. Lifelong memories, along new, unique, and exclusive experiences that are truly one of a kind, available only to our distinguished guests. And unwavering consistency. Rely on the highest on-location standards of service and quality that define every aspect of your experience. Folks, if you haven't gotten the gist of it, this is supposed to be luxury experiences for the 2026 FIFA World Cup, okay? So right here, right now, these are all of the venues, okay, that will be part of the 2026 World Cup, all right? So, of course, we have two stadiums in Canada, Toronto Stadium and Vancouver Stadium. That is correct. We're going to be calling these stadiums by their city location. So it's not Mercedes-Benz, it's not BMO, it's not BC Place. It is the city name. So we got Toronto Stadium, Vancouver Stadium for Canada. Estadio Azteca is the only one that remains at its iconic name. Estadio Guadalajara, Estadio Monterrey. And of course, for the United States, we got Houston, New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia. I was Boston, not Houston, Miami, Dallas, Houston, here we go. Kansas City, Atlanta, LA, San Francisco Bay Area, and Seattle Stadium. Okay? So that's what we got in terms of the venues. We are ready to welcome the world. 3 countries, 16 cities, 48 teams. So if you haven't gotten the memo yet, mi gente, this is going to be the largest World Cup in history. Can I put this camera over here? Maybe. Right here. All right, let's do that. It's the largest tournament in FIFA's history. All right, 3 countries, 16 cities, 48 teams. So this is going to be a massive tournament, to say the least, if you haven't gotten the memo. All right, let's continue on to the next screen. We invite you to celebrate with us. All right, so here's where we're going to start getting into some of the details of the hospitality packages for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. All right, let's read here the little blurb here. Football is just the beginning. Step into the world where sport, culture, and sophistication converge. We place you at the heart of the action with exclusive access to the most sought-after seats and spaces. Explore our exceptional categories of hospitality, suites, lounges and clubs, and pavilions. Each crafted to offer bespoke experiences and exceptional service, ensuring every detail exceeds your expectations. Okay? So we're already seeing the 3 different categories. Okay, we're already seeing the 3 different categories of the hospitality packages. Okay? And that's already the suites, which are the private suites, okay? And that's going to be the most expensive one, right? You should expect the suites to be the most expensive of these hospitality packages, okay? Now, with the lounges and clubs, we have 3 different types of lounges and clubs in this category, okay? So that's the pitch side lounge, the VIP, and the Champions Club. We're going to get into those details of exactly what they look like, what they entail, what they provide, okay? And then there's the FIFA Pavilion. Now, you notice there's that little asterisk over there. So if we zoom in, okay, it says, note, the Pavilion product is available for select series only. Additional details will be shared as they become available. So that's going to be a little bit of an interesting curveball, I would say, in terms of, as a customer, right? Because you want to know exactly what the Pavilion package is going to look like at the specific stadium that you're looking to purchase your tickets at. Because if they're going to look, something different that you didn't really expect, or rather, let me rephrase that, the experience at the FIFA Pavilion is going to be different per stadium. That is just going to be the case, okay? Quick question here, though. And again, I remind y'all, if you want to type in your questions, type them in the chat, all right? Thank you so much for your viewership. So far, we're increasing in views. Awesome. This is great. How many teams do you think will be placed on the west side? Well, I invite you to look at the YouTube video that I created about which group is going to be the easiest to travel, because I don't have the full page with me, but there's already going to be at least 3 or 4 groups that are having games fully or in part on the West Coast. So 3x4 is 12, 4x4 16. So about that many. All right, let's give or take 12 to 16 teams are going to be on the West Coast. So it's almost like a quarter of the tournament, right? 16. No, it's almost a third. 16, 32, 48. Because it's 48 teams. Okay? Saludos desde Los Angeles, primo. Dale. What's good? LA in the house. Dale. Hope you guys are doing great, all right? Okay. So let's move on. So again, as a summary, we got suites, lounges, and clubs, which are 3 types, and the Pavilion at select stadiums. All right? All right, so suites. We're going to start with the most expensive ones. Get it out the way. Because who knows if any of us are going to be able to afford these, all right? Exquisite access, private havens, ideal viewing. All right, we're going to have to zoom into some of this stuff, all right? Yeah, let's zoom in. Let me know in the chat if you can clearly see this, okay? If you can't, let me know, so in that way I can make sure that you guys are following along with my review of these hospitality packages, okay? So let me know in the chat if you're having any issues with viewing it, okay? So step into a world where privacy meets prestige, where every moment is designed for those who demand the very best. Look, this is going to be your cheesy sales pitch, all right? The private suites offer direct access to your match seats. Wow, okay, so that means your match seat is going to be outside. Your match seat is going to be outside, but basically your suite is where you're going to get the champs, your hors d'oeuvres, your food, and so on. We'll get to those details right here in a minute. Whether you're hosting an intimate gathering or entertaining a larger group, these suites deliver unmatched exclusivity and service, with every detail thoroughly crafted to exceed expectations. Available across the FIFA World Cup 26 venues, this is your private getaway to the heart of the match. In every way, guests are provided with a premier experience. Please note, elite upgrade options are available for this offering. So basically, oh, you were there for Brazil, South Korea, Napel. What's up, bro? Thanks for joining me here. Oh my goodness, this is so great. It's small world after all, mi gente. Small world after all right? Thank you for joining the live. All right, so look at this. There's already an opportunity for elite upgrade options for this offering. So basically, if you're celebrating a birthday, what better way than to say, yo, all my friends pitch in, we're all going to a suite. Or you're hosting a family gathering. Everyone pitch in several K, and we're going to have our own suite for ourselves. I think that is a wonderful experience, to say the least. I'm not saying, money-wise, we don't know yet, right? We don't know the prices yet. But I'm saying, is that an aspiration? Absolutely. Why wouldn't that not be an aspirational goal for you to have your whole family there enjoying a suite? Again, price pending, right? All right. Let's scroll on over here to this, to the hospitality inclusion. So what does the private suites include? Key question. All right, so let's zoom in a little bit over here. So private suite, so seating level, private suite directly connected. Exclusivity of a private suite with direct seating access for a seamless, refined experience. So no one's going to be bothering you. You're going to have direct access to the seat. It's too hot outside, bro, come back in, get yourself a drink. Hey, yo, I'm hungry, come back inside, get yourself a little bite. They're probably going to be TVs, right? I went to the suites in Lumen Field in Seattle. They do have TVs inside. So anticipate that if the weather's too bad, if it's not good outside, yo, fan, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Come back inside, guys, watch the game on the TV. Get yourself a drink, get yourself some food. All right? Hospitality service, continuous. So that means that if you go for the private suite, you're going to have staff from the stadium providing you continuous service. They're basically going to be asking you, excuse me, sir, do you need a drink? Excuse me, miss, would you like some food? Like, there's going to be continuous service throughout. There's going to be somebody serving you food. There's going to be someone at your request helping you out with whatever you need. Okay? So that's the type of level of hospitality that you will gain from your time at a suite. Guest arrival. Champagne on arrival. Crafted mocktails and cocktails. Yo, they straight up telling you, sir, here's your glass of champs. That better be some damn good champagne too. But imagine that. Getting into your suite and right out the bat, hey, yo, you already starting with a glass of champagne. So it's just going to be a damn good time. Or if you don't drink, as well, you get a mocktail right there. So right at the bat, right away, you're getting this luxury experience where you're being pampered as a soccer fan, okay? Guest relations, dedicated. So that means if you got any issues with the suite, whether on the phone before or during the game, they're there to help you out. Because, put it this way, if you drop in a lot of money, which you probably will by purchasing a suite package, you drop in all that money, oh no, nothing better go wrong. And if something does go wrong, right? If something does go wrong in, what is this? In your experience, there's going to be people there. They're going to help make it better for you, okay? And you got to get used to that idea of like, yo, my experience isn't matching what I paid for. Well, boom, there's going to be someone available to help you out with that, okay? Beverage program, exclusive selection, premium champagne, wine, beer, and spirits, as well as mocktails and a variety of soft drinks. So you are getting the best of the best drinks, okay? I don't have the official confirmed drinks list from On Location. If you are watching this, please, my followers want to know what specific you're offering. If you can give me a list of the drinks list, that'd be great. I'm guessing there's gonna be some Hennessy. There's gonna be some Sauvignon Blanc from 1852. That type of exclusive drinks. That's what I'm talking about. Give me some Jameson 100-year-old barrel or something like that. Let me know in the chat if you got a favorite drink. Whether that's mocktail or alcoholic. Let me know in the chat what type of favorite drink you got that you would like to have for these types of experiences. All right, just let me know in the chat. All right, let's continue. Culinary offerings, curated selection, assortment of preset dishes showcasing local culinary expertise. These exclusive offerings deliver unique and memorable flavors designed to elevate your dining experience. So right away, I'm thinking the Mexico hospitality package is gonna be dope. Bro, they're probably gonna take out the exclusive tequila. Imagínate unos chilaquiles right there, like well cut, and it's the food is probably gonna be the best in Mexico. What do you think? Let me know in the chat what y'all think. As well as your drink, just in case if you missed it. Man, I think the food's gonna be good over there. These exclusive offerings deliver, like I said, okay, so basically the best food, the best drink. Entertainment and experiences, exclusive climate-controlled match day experiences with in-seat service. So again, you're inside, baby. All right? If it's too hot outside, it's all good. Come back inside. Cool off a little bit, Parking and transportation, on-site parking, which is subject to availability, which is interesting because the assumption is that fans are not going to be able to park for the 2026 World Cup. But maybe if you buy a suite, you can. Maybe you get exclusive parking. I don't know, okay? And you do get a premium gift for having purchased a hospitality private suite package. All right. Before we continue to the lounges and clubs, questions. Questions or thoughts? Maybe, again, I'm going to be tagging On Location with this video. Okay? So let me know in the chat if you got specific questions or comments that you want On Location to be aware of that maybe could help you decide whether you do want to book a suite for the 2026 World Cup. Okay? So let me know in the chat. All right? And of course, if you're watching this video after the live stream, let me know in the comments what questions you might have for On Location. Okay? Again, we have a power of being able to influence what they might be serving us, if indeed we do decide to pick a hospitality package. All right. Let me take a quick drink right here. Again, we're live right now. This is a live stream, so I could, slow down. I don't have to go super fast. I probably should have one of these sparkling water companies to sponsor me as well. Probably should do that. Not gonna lie to you. Probably should do that. Questions? Any other questions in the chat? Any questions in the chat before I continue? All right, well, let's go ahead and continue then. Okay. Now we're gonna move on to the lounges and clubs. There's 3 types: pitch side, VIP, and Champions Club. Okay. So here's where it's gonna get a little bit interesting. So right off the bat, boom. Let's zoom in on this stadium graphic because I think that might have caught the attention of all y'all, okay? Areas highlighted are representative views and may vary based on final determination of hospitality and seating placement. All designs and data are indicative and may be subject to change. So, what is this level? Sorry, I'm having to scroll over. So this is the pitch side lounge. So I guess by the name of it, you're going to be pitch side. Dale. All right, let's reread. Let's read over here. Okay. So feel the intensity of the match like never before. Oh, excuse me. I might have blocked that graphic. My bad. Hold up. Obviously, because I'm having to move this. I'm having to move my webcam around. Hold on. Give me a second here. All right. Let me re-show you the map. My bad. I might have blocked that. There we go. So pitch side lounge, as indicated by the name, is going to be by the pitch. So again, but this is approximate. It depends on the stadium itself. Okay. So they're giving themselves, of course, the flexibility and the leeway to say, well, this is what we said by pitch side. It's not going to be specific to that side, but, we'll have to, you have to see based on the specifics of the stadium. So basically, what you should also be thinking about as we're reviewing these packages is, what stadium do I want to go experience hospitality? All right. So something to think about. All right. With that in mind, let's go ahead and reread here. Excuse me. Okay, feel the intensity of the match like never before as every cheer and chant echoes to the stadium. This is more than just a seat. It's your entry to an exclusive experience that blends luxurious comfort with the electrifying energy of the tournament. Indulge in bespoke menus that celebrate local flavors, culinary traditions, with dishes crafted and presented at interactive stations to elevate every moment. Immerse yourself in an atmosphere where football and culture come together for an unforgettable celebration. So, this already sounds like you're not going to get that catered one-on-one experience. This is going to be more like, there's going to be food stations so you can grab a bite, and again, you're going to be able to go to your seat from this point. Now, there are elite upgrade options available as well, okay, if you really want to ball out. Now, something interesting here. Okay, we're going to look at this. The following venues will not have halftime services: Boston, Houston, Philadelphia, Seattle, Vancouver. I'm going to repeat that. Boston, Houston, Philadelphia, Seattle, Vancouver will not have halftime services. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Let's look at what the pitch side lounge includes. Premier sideline seating. Premium seats located along the sidelines offering an exceptional view of the action. You're going to get a pre-match. And again, except for those stadiums, halftime and post-match service. So before the game and after the game, hey, go to the lounge. Why would you not go? Right? Why would you not go and get yourself a drink before you leave? Right? Like, you got to do it, right? You got to do it. Guest arrival, champagne on arrival, crafted mocktails, and cocktails. So again, you're going to get that champs on arrival. You're going to have dedicated guest relations. So if something ain't to your flavor, something ain't good for you, remember, you drop that money. Don't be saying like, oh, well, it's okay, it's fine. No, you drop that money, you make sure you get yourself a good experience. Beverage program, exclusive selection, premium champagne, wine and beer and spirits, as well as mocktails and a variety of soft drinks, culinary experiences, or offerings, I should say, tailored dining experience highlighting regional flavors and culinary traditions served at station. So again, this is not going to be your private chef, serving you the food at the suite. This is going to be more stations-based. For a lot of you that are season ticket holders of teams here in MLS, should be pretty familiar with this concept. All right. Special and then entertainment and experiences, special guest appearances, photo opportunities, live entertainment. So again, pretty standard, I would say, for that. On-site parking, again, subject to availability. So again, this is interesting because what we've gotten in terms of what I've read and seen is that there will not be parking for fans at these stadiums. So maybe if you do want to save yourself the hassle of walking all the way to the stadium, this might be one option. Yes, is it more expensive? Of course it's more expensive, but you get the privilege of having a parking space. So there's that. And then, of course, you do get a premium gift as well. So kind of similar like the suite. I don't know what the premium gift looks like. I think they're still trying to figure that out. It'd be interesting to see. Let me know in the comments as well, right, as you're watching this, if you also want to know what that gift will look like and if there's a difference in the gifts between the different levels. All right, let's move on then to VIP. Okay, let's move on to VIP. Let me go ahead and put myself, actually I'm going to put myself right here in the middle just to kind of make this a little bit easier on the eyes. Okay, cool. All right, so VIP. So remember, we had the pitch side lounge. Okay, now we're at VIP. Now let's take a look at where those VIP areas are expected. So over here, areas highlighted are representative views and may be based on final determination of hospitality and seating placement. So whereas the pitch side is supposed to be in this area below, right next to the pitch, obviously as indicated by the name, the VIP is going to be probably those 200 level seats. It's probably what it's looking like for me. Okay, it's looking like 200 level seats. All right. So step into the realm where luxury, hospitality, and football time converge with unrivaled views. You're not just a spectator, but a part of action. Discover the taste of our diverse culinary stations. So it's kind of like the pitch side lounge. There's going to be food stations instead. Every detail perfect for those who value an elevated experience surrounded by an atmosphere of sophistication and excitement. All right, awesome. Now, please note, we always got to pay attention to the fine print here, all right? Please note, in select venues, VIP and commercial hospitality guests may enjoy access to the same exclusive lounge spaces, offering a premium and cohesive hospitality experience. Okay, that's interesting. All right, let's take a look what this includes. Again, please note, in select venues, VIP and commercial hospitality guests enjoy access to the same exclusive lounge space, offering a premium and cohesive hospitality experience. You're going to get elevated sideline seating, premium sideline seating offering in an enhanced elevated view of the game in most venues. So again, it depends. With the VIP, it looks like you will get pre-match, halftime, and post-match. Okay? So there will be halftime service here. So I'm guessing this will be better than the pitch side, or it might not be better. The pricing will have to determine that. But if you really value the halftime service, well, then there you go. But remember, the halftime service is not available in those select cities in the previous slide. Guest arrival. City-centric welcome experience with welcome refreshments from soft drinks to champagne. So, city-centric welcome experience. I don't know what that means. Anyone know what that means in the chat? What do you think that means, guys? Or gals? Anybody? What do you think that means? Good question. Dedicated guest relations. A celebrated collection. So it's not an exclusive collection. All right, we might not be getting the Hennessy on the VIP. Maybe we do get the Hennessy, but maybe not the finest of the Hennessy. Premium selection of alcoholic and alcoholic beverages. Cool. Flavors of tradition. Curated menu stations with seasonal, locally sourced ingredients, offering themed dishes inspired by participating teams that celebrate regional flavors and culinary heritage. Entertainment. Post-match musical. Cultural performance. Okay. Interesting. So the entertainment is going to happen perhaps afterwards, not during the game or even before. Photo opportunities. There, it says live entertainment, so it'll be interesting to see what that looks like. On-site parking, again, as I mentioned, parking's not really been a thing being told to everybody else, so that's going to be interesting. And there is indeed a premium gift. All right. Let's move on to the Champions Club. So I told you, there's 3 types of the premium. We're going to go into the third one, into the Champions Club. In the meantime, questions, let me know in the chat. A vibrant atmosphere designed to balance energy and comfort just steps from our unique hospitality areas. These seats offer easy access to premium amenities, seamlessly blending the assignment of the crowd with the style of elevated service. Specialty cocktails, handpicked beers. All right. Designed for comfort, defined by moments. So is this kind of more of the... I don't want to like knock the potential experience here, but it just kind of looks like, okay, is this maybe more for the casual fans? I don't want to call like that. Like, I don't want to be mean, but is this just kind of like, well, no, let's not be mean, right? It could be for families, right? Maybe. I mean, granted, if you don't want to do the suite, maybe you want to do this instead. You know, more chill, perhaps. Perhaps, right? So, again, clearly all of these packages and all these offerings are curated for different types of groups. So you also have to keep that into account, right? You know, especially if you're a larger group, which of these packages you're going to go for? Or if, say, you're a couple, which one do you want to be in, right? And being mindful of that. Now, the Champions Club seating is going to be, it looks like in the corners, okay? That's what it looks like. And it says here, halftime service available at select Champions Club locations. So that's going to be select, okay? Cool. So it kind of looks like, yes, this is not going to be the best views necessarily. Yeah, preferred city. Pavilion located near the hospitality lounges, offering access to premium amenities and an elevated, relaxed atmosphere. Yeah, so this is definitely chill. So this is, you know, you don't really want to be with too many people on the pitch side or VIP seating. You just kind of want a more relaxed experience. You're there to chill, take in the vibes of the World Cup. Maybe it's a game that, you know, perhaps you were invited to, or maybe you just want to go there and just kind of have a really chill experience. It looks like this is the package for you, okay? It looks like this is the package for you. If you just want a chill World Cup experience, the Champions Club hospitality package is for you, it looks like, all right? Pre-match service for hospitality. Again, post-match, it says here halftime service available at select Champions Club locations, but then there's a asterisk for the post-match, so we'll have to see what that's about. You do get welcome refreshments, but they're probably not going to be served to you. You know, there's going to be like at a station. Guest relations. Now, here's where we start seeing a little bit of okay, so perhaps the guest relations here is shared. So it's not dedicated to you, right? You know, you're not going to have your own live agent that's going to be able to help you out with items related to the World Cup or, you know, related specifically to your lounge. It's going to be shared. Beverage program, curated, specialty cocktail menu, selection of beer and wine, and a variety of side dishes. So now you're also beginning to see the drink options beginning to, let's say, be less, right? Whereas at the VIP, premium selection of alcoholic drinks, right? And it's called what? Celebrated collection. Here it's called a curated offering. So it's not going to be as extensive. So again, Champions Club really lining it up to be a very chilled experience for the World Cup. Culinary offerings, global fusion, innovative dishes that blend culinary traditions. So again, a lot of the food is going to be local to that stadium. It's going to be cool. Immersive experiences, photo opportunities, live entertainment here. Parking is not included. So here, now we're beginning to see that difference, right? So parking was available for VIP, it was available for pitch side lounge, and it was available for the suite. But for this, for for this package here of the Champions Club, parking is not included, and you will get a commemorative gift. Not a premium gift, but a commemorative one. So again, we're already seeing the package, be of like less inclusive or less luxurious in that respect, okay? So, that's what we got so far for the packages. We've already reviewed 2 tiers of packages, okay? Now we're going to go to, okay, so this is called Elite. Oh, no, excuse me. This is still within that same spot. Okay, the Elite Experience with select product offerings. Unlock exclusive access to a range of Elite upgrades designed to enhance every aspect of your experience. 4 select matches. So what can we get? So this is how you can upgrade the suite, the pitch side lounge, the VIP, and the Champions Club. This is how you can upgrade it. Wait, can we upgrade Champions Club? No. Champions Club not upgraded. Excuse me. So this is going to be for the suite, pitch side lounge, VIP. So this is how we can upgrade it. Unmatched access, exclusive proximity to the action, providing an immersive and unforgettable experience. Let me move the screen here a little bit. Okay. Seamless service. From arrival to the final whistle, enjoy seamless service that keeps you at the heart of the action, delivering comfort and convenience every step of the way. So I'm guessing this is going to be like a dedicated concierge. I don't want to call him butler, but, it's going to be someone dedicated to provide you with all the services you need, with all the requests that you want to have. So that's what I'm guessing there. Culinary excellence, continuous service throughout your journey, ensuring comfort and convenience in a stage. So, maybe you upgrade the culinary options that you have, perhaps. Premium beverage selection. Again, you would upgrade the drinks. Man, it's like building like a wedding. Oh my goodness, this looks like you're building your own wedding package. Shout outs to Marriott though, because we did our wedding at a Marriott. And it was fantastic here in D.C. at the Mayflower, the historic Mayflower Hotel in D.C., yo. But it feels like it. It feels like I'm building my own wedding again. Like, yo, this is wild. All right. Exclusive experiences. Premium opportunities to engage with special guests. Like who? Like Zidane? Is Zidane going to be available? Yeah, that'd be dope, though. And then premium benefits, priority access, enhanced convenience, and memorable keepsakes to mark your experience. So maybe you can even choose the gift that you get. That'd be pretty cool. All right. Let's move on then to the Pavilion, which is the lowest ring of the hospitality package that On Location offers. And as you can see here, right off the bat, okay, we're going to have to zoom in on that stadium. Okay? Because this is interesting. Areas highlighted representative of the views. Yeah. But so then that means what? Like, that means, I guess, you get your seat separate, I guess. Or, I don't know. This is interesting. It's either upper level or, on behind the goals. Huh. That's interesting. That's not really specific there. Welcome to the FIFA Pavilion, where the match is just the beginning. Immerse yourself in a lively space designed for celebration. The ultimate destination for fans looking to capture the spirit of the tournament. Enjoy handcrafted beverages. And indulge in street food favorite elevated with bold local flavors from host city competing nations, creating a nostalgic yet adventurous culinary journey. Yeah, for fans who live for the energy of the match. Okay. So, this is how they're looking to make the FIFA pavilions. Why did my mouse get so big there? All right. It includes preferred seating, offering great views and convenient access available in a variety of locations. Okay, so this is interesting. They're going to make... They're making a lot of these nosebleed seats hospitality. I don't know how I feel about that. Because then the prevailing theory is that the nosebleed seats are going to be the least expensive ones. Right? And so if they're already saying or indicating in the map here, right, of the stadium, that potentially these are going to also be hospitality, is like, that is interesting. I mean, for that matter, I would rather reap behind the goal right? If I'm going to pick one, I'm not going to be in the nosebleed. I'm going to be behind the goal then. If I'm going to go for the FIFA Pavilion, for that matter. Hospitality service, pre-match, post-match, match day festive welcome. So I guess you don't get a drink when you walk in. Shared guest relations. Specialty cocktails menu, a selection of beer and wine, a variety of soft drinks. Gourmet street eats, street food classics infused with local flavors. So this is definitely more of the, maybe, yeah, like here we got tacos, maybe, hot dogs, stuff like that. Immersive experiences, theme zones, photo opportunities, live entertainment. Parking is not available. You do get a commemorative gift. Okay. So I'm not sold on the FIFA Pavilion because, again, it really would have to depend on the location of the pavilion itself that it would make it worthwhile to drop your money like that. It's like what was that? I did not get to see that comment, but okay. I was kind of looking at it. All right. But yeah, it's I'm not convinced by this one, to be completely honest, by the pavilion. Like if you're already going to drop a bunch of money on this, why would you drop it on the pavilion? Like you might as well drop it on the VIP or something bigger. I don't know. That's my personal preference. I'm sure there's going to be people picking this because it's either that was the only way they could get to watch this game in particular that they're looking for, or some other reason. Maybe they're invited, right? So let's not knock on the packages yet, but I'm just kind of, it's almost like I'm also kind of comparison shopping as we do this review as well. All right. Okay. So here's the full grid. Okay. So here's the full grid. Oh, excuse me. I can't really be moving the screen too much. All right. Jason Alvarez, it's like luxury apartments in the hood. You slap luxury in the name and you can charge an arm and a leg. Yeah, it could be like that. It could be like that where, if you're going to put those seats all the way at the top, right? Or you're going to put the FIFA Pavilion all the way at the top and then still kind of do a luxury experience. I'm not convinced by it. Right? It doesn't seem like that's the best way to go about it. So we really would have to see, okay? And on location, please take this feedback as like good feedback that we're all trying to make here. This is all our fans' reaction to the brochure. So don't take it in any way, shape, or form as insult or anything like that. It's just that it is a little bit confusing that you would make the nosebleed seats, right, the top row seats, as a pavilion, not something much more lower, right? Like when you think of luxury, at least for fans, you're thinking closer to the pitch, not something all the way up there. But again, maybe the concept needs to be ironed out a little bit more. I don't know. All right. So let's take a look here at the product summary grid. Let me go ahead and remove myself a little bit out of the way as much as possible. I'm going to have to keep scrolling back and forth, along this page. Okay. So remember, for the elite upgrade option, you can only do that for the private suite and the pitch side lounge. Venue access is preferred for private, pitch side, and VIP. Dedicated for Champions Club and FIFA Pavilion. Seating level, there you go. There's the different seating levels. Okay, I think this is something more that you could take a look at yourself. All right. Premium gifts in the first three categories. Commemorative gift from Champions Club on down. Parking is only available for private suite, pitch side, and VIP. So that's that. Let's take a look at here. Halftime service for pitch side lounge not included at Boston, Houston, Philadelphia, Seattle, Vancouver. So that kind of almost makes it look like you might as well just either go private suite or VIP. Halftime service available at select Champions Club locations. They didn't say which one specific. Okay. Please note, VIP will be co-mingled space between FIFA VIPs and commercial hospitality guests. So I'm guessing commercial hospitality, like your T-Mobiles, like your AT&Ts, like those companies. I'm guessing that's what they're saying right there, is that you're gonna be co-mingling with those folks. All right, maybe see it as a opportunity to network. Hey, I mean, sometimes you gotta take advantage of your situations, right? So yeah, it looks like that's what's gonna look like there. All right, but that is the product summary grid. I hope y'all were able to take a look at it. Again, type in your questions, type in your comments in the chat. All right. Now we're getting into the good stuff. So now we know what each of these products are. Now we're going to get into the actual packages. So there's 4 types. There's the venue series, o sea, the package for the stadium, the 4-match series, the follow my team series, or the 8-match series. Vamos a ver cuál es la diferencia. We're going to see what's the difference here, okay? So, overview of the venue series. Make your favorite stadium the ultimate stage for your World Cup experience. So basically, the venue series is you pick a stadium, say your home city stadium, and that's where you're going to go for all your hospitality matches. Okay? So that's basically what this is. Enjoy unique offerings at each venue. Yeah. Upgrade option. Yeah. Okay, cool. So basically, if you do the venue series, you're buying the hospitality package for that stadium. So I'm guessing the pricing is going to be different. Yeah, pricing is going to be different per each stadium because not all stadiums are hosting the same number of games. So the venue series is going to be variable pricing. Follow my team series, crafted for the most dedicated fans. This will guarantee you match access. Follow your team through every key moment of the group stage with guaranteed entry to a decisive round of 32 match. Enjoy the flexibility and ease to be there every step of the way. Now, there's that little asterisk. Let's zoom in. If your team does not advance to the next stage of the competition, your tickets will automatically be allocated to the winning team of your group. So, USA. I had to pick on somebody, all right? If you don't make it out of the group stage, and let's say the top of your group was France, well, then your 4th match in this package will be hospitality for a game with France. That's what's going on here with this Follow My Team series. So the Follow My Team series is 4 tickets. 4 hospitality tickets. Okay? Then we move on to the 4-match series, which is pretty straightforward, right? You choose 4 group stage matches across the venues of your choice, and then 8 matches, which again, same thing, you just double the number of matches. Okay? Obviously, what you have to take into account, and I'm sure the representatives and agents on location will also help you and assist you with this, is that you want to make sure that you're not double booking a match that are either on the same day, right? You want to avoid that mistake. Same day, or that if they're next to each other but they're on opposite coasts, right? So if you're gonna go to a hospitality at MetLife, or New York, New Jersey Stadium, and then the next day you got a flight to catch to LA to go watch that game, you gotta make sure you can make that flight. There ain't gonna be no delays, or else you're gonna throw down several $1,000s down the drain because you didn't properly plan for this, right? So that's what you want to make sure you're doing is, hey, planning out your experiences so in that way you actually make it on time to your hospitality matches, right? Again, it would be kind of a waste of time for yourself and a waste of money if you're picking these games right next to each other and then, of course, you're not able to make it to these games, right? Very, 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 very bad in that respect. Okay. So that concludes that. So series offering guidelines. So venue series, all matches at a specific venue. Okay. The venue series in New York, New Jersey does include the final. So if you want let's just say a guaranteed entry for the World Cup final, if you want a guaranteed ticket to the World Cup final, then you can buy the venue series package for MetLife. But then that means all your hospitality matches are going to be at MetLife. Okay, and there is a bundle available. You can do the bundle available in the Suite, Pitchside Lounge, VIP, and Champions Cup. So you can bundle it in that way. You cannot do FIFA Pavilion for the venue series. For the Follow My Team series, you get the 3 group stage matches, a round of 32 match, your team or the group winner. Bundle available, Suite only for the United States. Interesting. Pitchside Lounge, VIP, Champions Cup, FIFA Pavilion. So you could do the other ones, but not for Canada, not for Mexico. Only USA. Interesting. The 4-match series, 4 group stage matches, 2 must be a weekday. Wow, actually, that's very fascinating. 2 of those games have to be a weekday. Host matches cannot be included. Wow. Okay. So for example, if you want to do the 4-match series of the U.S., you can't. You can't. Of Mexico or Canada. Interesting. Bundle available in Suite, Pitchside Lounge, VIP Champions Cup. Cool. And then the 8-match series. Certain combinations of lounges and matches may not be available for all products due to the capacity constraints. And also probably, your flight and your travel. Okay? So please keep that in mind. Okay? 4 times group stage matches. And then any other 4 matches. So that means the pricing, again, it looks like the pricing, that's why I haven't seen any pricing yet, because it's probably because they're saying, well, we don't know what games you're going to pick, so it's going to be variable. Okay? The pricing may be variable for this. So you get to pick 4 group stage. If you're going to do the 8-match, 4 must be group stage. The other 4 can be any other. 2 of those group stage has to be weekday, because they're basically wanting to say, they basically want to avoid everyone doing weekend. Makes sense. Can choose select host matches and the final. Okay. Can choose either host matches and final. Okay, so you could do those. And then a bundle available there. Cool. All right. We got a review of the calendar here, which again, reminds you, we already know where Mexico's playing. In Ciudad Mexico, Guadalajara, and Ciudad Mexico here again. USA is playing in LA, in Seattle, back in LA. Canada is playing Toronto, and then all on over here to Vancouver. Okay? So we know that much. To place your order today, please contact your dedicated sales representative. So remember, right now, the hospitality packages are being provided to season ticket holders of the stadiums. So that's probably why you might not be able to get access to this right now, but this video is serving to be an informative video to help you, if indeed you are thinking about purchasing hospitality tickets for the 2026 World Cup, for you to have this information already in hand and for you to start thinking about, hey, what's going to make it happen? Now, of course, the $500 deposit that you put down for a potential hospitality ticket, that's only $500. There's probably going to be thousands of more dollars that you need to purchase those tickets. Also, keep in mind that probably single game hospitality matches will be sold later this year. Okay, so these are just the packages. Okay. It seems you can't just get hospitality for the final. Is it all in for the 8-match series to ensure final tickets? Well, that's the thing. I'm not quite sure about that. That's a good question. I think you can get the final as a single. I think. But I do not quote me on that yet. But it's a very good question. If we look at the series offering guidelines, if you get the venue series for MetLife, then that means all your games are at MetLife. Or, like you said, it would have to be the 8-match series, right? Because then that would allow you to get tickets for the final, okay? Follow My Team will be the best option for the inaugural match following Mexico matches. Yes. Yeah. And then you would either do it in the Pitchside Lounge, VIP, Champions Cup, or FIFA Pavilion. But yeah, that would probably be the best way to guarantee your access to the Mexico matches. Is if you do the Follow My Team series, hospitality, and I'm just going to drop all the damn money in the world. Se parece que es así, because if you do the, or you could do the venue series, pero then you're only going to get 2 of the Mexico matches. Pues que digamos, no es mala idea, right? No es mala idea if you do the venue series, because Ciudad de Mexico is only getting 4 games, I think. Yeah, I think they only get 4 or 5. Excuse me, 5, I think. 5, if I'm not mistaken. So, a ver, ¿dónde está Ciudad de Mexico? I can count this right now, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, tienen 3 de grupo, 2 of Mexico's, a round of 32 and a round of 16. So, lo que podías hacer también, if you really want to get the Mexico tickets, like kind of like almost guarantee yourself in there, is you could do the venue series and you get 2 Mexico games plus 3 more at Azteca. Right? So, I mean, it's 5 Azteca tickets. 2 of those will be Mexico. So, you could do that one, que te va a valer un poco más than the Follow My Team, because the Follow My Team is 4 games, right? Pero con el Follow My Team, entonces, si vas a hacer Mexico, you're going to go Azteca, Guadalajara, and then back to Azteca. Will it really be that difficult to get tickets for the Mexico games, especially match day 1? Yes. Yes. Everyone wants to go to that game. It's a historic game. It'll be the first time that a stadium hosts 3 World Cup matches. Or 3 World Cups. 3 different World Cups. So yes, it will be very difficult to get those tickets. And don't even bother. Like, at that point, it would be very pointless to go resale market on Ticketmaster. Because they're going to be probably even more expensive than the hospitality package. If we're being completely honest. They're probably more expensive. But they will give you whatever is available when we get access, or do you think we will be able to choose specific venues or teams? You mean for the hospitality package? That's why they're doing the hospitality packages first. Because they want to, in a way, make sure that they bank on the money here, right? So, yes, but then everyone might say, yo, everyone wants to go ahead and purchase, the Mexico series. That's totally possible, right? So, you could tell them, hey, I want the Mexico tickets. Then they'll probably tell you, well, actually, we're sold out. So that's also a possibility. That could happen, okay? That could happen. All right? We don't know. That would be something that it would have to be, if you already got this email, you would discuss it with your agent, or when it's our turn to purchase the hospitality packages, then that would be the question you'd have to ask. But yeah, if you want the Mexico tickets, it seems that the venue series will get you 2 of the Mexico games. The Follow My Team series will get you all 3 of the group stage of Mexico's. And if they make it out, then you get the round of 32 match as well. So here, venue series, 2 guaranteed para Mexico. If you go with Azteca. Or if you go with the Guadalajara venue series, 1 confirmed Mexico game. And then Guadalajara tiene 3 otros partidos. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So you get in total 4 group stage matches. Recuerda que Monterrey is not hosting any matches for Mexico. Yeah, I don't want to risk it with regular tickets. If I get Mexico on hospitality, hopefully we can choose. Yeah. And I think, para los que quieren los de Mexico, and even this is the same thing for a USA in Canada, if you think about it. Right? The demand for those tickets are going to be there. It's going to be insane. Okay? So, if you really want to secure it, it looks like the hospitality packages might have to be the play. And maybe you don't go to a bunch of other games, but you're securing the team that you want to see the most. Póngale de esa manera. Right? For example, for me, my aspiration is 16 cities, 16 matches. If it doesn't happen, I might be like, you know what? Give me the Follow My Team y sigo Colombia. 4 partiditos ahí, garantizados. And regarding the final matches, is it better to wait for the hospitality package, or would it be possible to get them somehow in the official sale? I don't know if it's going to be... Good question. I don't know. The first sales window, which is supposed to be the blind one at least, right? At least that's how it was in Qatar. The idea would be there for you to apply to get the final, right? First application window, you apply for the final because at that point you just want to go to the final. You really don't care what team makes it there, right? Does the hospitality clinch it for you? Yes, because then in that first sales phase, it's application. So they can just say no to you. Whereas if you buy the hospitality, yeah, you clinch it. But in order to get that in order to get that final ticket, you would either have to do the venue series, just all of the matches for MetLife, which isn't really useful, or you do the 8-match series, which is a lot more flexible for you. So if you do venue series, that means you're going to stay in New York the entire time. And maybe the venue series works for New York, New Jersey fans. Even the Philadelphia fans. This might work for them. Because the idea would be, I just go to the game and come back home. And I get 8 matches at MetLife, including the final. So if you live basically from DC, basically to Boston, and you want to go to the final, the venue series might make sense. The 8-match series is a lot more flexible. A lot more flexible. But that means you're going to 8 matches fully in hospitality. And you're going to be dropping some mad money there. For sure. Good question, Yahiel. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Yahiel. So, yeah. Okay. Did we review the rest of this application? Yeah, we did. Okay. So, we are definitely now in figuring out these guidelines. I like that. It's interesting though. I will say also that they are mandating that 2 of these games you go to for some of these packages have to be on the weekday. That is very, very interesting too. Because again, they want to avoid having a rush on the weekend, right? Only people want to buy hospitality tickets on the weekend. So that is very interesting too by FIFA that they're doing that. All right, what are the questions we got, mi gente? What are the questions we got? I know I went through this whole video, almost an hour. We're at 55 minutes. Forgot to say, first off, mi gente, if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Click on the bell button so that way you're notified of when I'm doing these types of lives or when I'm dropping the next video. If you don't know who I am, again, I am Travel Football Fan. I'm helping fans save money and travel the 2026 FIFA World Cup. This was a review of the hospitality packages released by On Location to season ticket holders. We got an exclusive look at the brochure that was offered to season ticket holders here in the United States. That way you can start thinking about, hey, if I want to secure myself some select games, like you want to follow Mexico, or you want to get those tickets to the final, it's going to be more expensive. I'm already telling you that right now. It's going to be more expensive, but perhaps it will guarantee you those tickets for those types of matches. Then the hospitality package might be the pathway for you. It obviously will change your World Cup strategy. Maybe you wouldn't be going to as many games, but you would at least have the tickets to the games that you really want to go to. Okay? Good. I'm glad I pronounced your name. No worries. Of course. Definitely. That's why I'm here to help you guys. And everybody. I'm here to help out with your World Cup experiences. So, I said I wanted to keep this to an hour, so we got about 3 minutes left. So if you got any additional questions in the chat, please go ahead and do so. In the meantime, again, cannot stress enough for y'all. Please make sure that you subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be able to do more in-depth analysis of these types of packages, of products, of travel through YouTube than what I can on TikTok. TikTok and even Instagram, right? Very 30-second, 1 minute specific. Here on YouTube, I can take my time. I can go ahead and break down more of these in-depth topics than saying these other platforms, all right? Okay, what other questions do we have? We got about 2 minutes left. Again, thank you for those of you that were watching this. This concludes, in effect, this does conclude our review of the hospitality packages for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Okay? So yeah, that pretty much concludes it. So games of round of 16 or 8 are not included in the hospitality package. No, right? Well, depends. In the 8-match series, you could do that. Any other 4 matches, or in the venue series, right? The venue series would include that. It would not be included in the Follow My Team or in the 4-match series. Do you think the prices may vary by team, venue, and match type? Not by team, not by venue, but by match type. By match type, it'll be different. You came in late. Please upload the video. Yes, the video will be uploaded as soon as this live is done. I'll re-upload. It'll upload automatically, and you'll be able to access it under lives. It will not be under the videos. It'll be under lives. Okay. So DigiChaser, you'll be able to see it there. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate it. But yeah, so the prices are going to be varied by match type. So the group stage is going to have a different pricing than the round of 32, round of 16, quarters, semi, and the final. But I don't think it'll be by team. It might vary by venue, but I don't think so, because at least pricing, at least in the Qatar World Cup and at least the one from Russia, you didn't see pricing be different by venue. You saw it be different by match type, meaning what stage of the tournament. Okay. All right, less than 30 seconds to go, mi gente. Any final questions? I really want to wrap this up in 1 hour, and so in that way we got other folks wanting to watch it on replay. Any other final questions? Again, thank you so much for joining in today. All right. Again, this was a review of the hospitality packages for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Really appreciate your time and support. All right. Yeah, this was a long review. As for me, man, I definitely want to do a suite for one game. I don't know about package, but I definitely want to do a suite experience with the family for one game. If we could pull that one off, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. All right. Muchas gracias, mi gente. 10-second count off. Adiós, pues.